Hey, sellers, I'm Miss Nelson. We got 10 tips for sellers in 10 minutes. These are not set in concrete. Some of you may have done these things already to your property, but they're just a starting point, okay? Just in case you're not really sure where to start. One, price it right from day one. Simple. Use current, hyperlocal comparable sales, and competing listings. If someone down the block sold their three family for 1.2 in New York City, that's around about the area that yours should be. If they have a driveway, yours should have a driveway. So when you say comparable, you want the house to be as close to yours as possible. Has it had recent renovations? Is it a two family, three family? So you want to price it in the range of the house that was recently sold within the 3 to 6 months. Two, make the first impression count. Always clean the entryway, refresh the front door, trim landscaping, power wash if you can. If you can't, you can't, but if you can, do it. Walkways, and make the exterior inviting. Curb appeal, I'm sure you've seen that on shows, okay? Number three, declutter before you list it, okay? Remove excess furniture, personal items, countertop clusters. Buyers need to see their vision, their household items in those different spaces, the bathroom, the kitchen, the living room. So declutter it. Number four, don't over renovate. Focus on repairs and affordable cosmetics, okay? Rather than spending tens of thousands on redoing other things, because you can always put that into concessions and things like that, okay? Number five, consider a pre-listing inspection. Great tip. Finding problems before buyers do can give you more control over repairs and negotiations. Number six, invest in a professional photographer. I'm not so sold on this particular one, because if you have a good camera and you're a good photographer, then there's no point in hiring someone outside and using excess money, okay? Number seven, make your home show ready. Put a little props around, maybe some plants in front of the house and things like that, okay? Deep clean, brighten the rooms, address any kind of obvious repairs, leaks and things like that, peeling paint, things like that. Get all that out the way. Number eight, be flexible, please. Be flexible, because if you're only showing on Saturdays and there's tons of buyers coming right after church on Sunday, or they got the weekdays off and they work on the weekends, be flexible, folks. Be flexible, okay? Limited access means fewer opportunities. Keep that in mind. Number nine, be prepared to negotiate, folks. Negotiation, that's what we do at our company, at Nelson Real Estate Brokerage. We let everyone go over their must-haves, okay? And then you have the flexible things that you can be flexible on. Maybe you can be flexible on the price. Maybe you can be flexible on some of the concessions. There's many ways to be flexible. Maybe you can cover the closing costs and, things like that. Always be prepared to negotiate. A deal is not done until both sides are happy and the deal is beneficial to both parties, okay? And number 10, have a plan. before you list. Okay? Know your ideal closing date. Give yourself like a schedule or roundabout. Can't be concrete because life throws stuff in the way. People get sick and all these different things happen. But give yourself an ideal closing date. So let's say you're trying to move to Florida by January, and now we're in the almost at the end of August. So you're saying, I want to get this house sold by New Year's Eve so I could take my money and go and buy a property. Or if you have a property in mind, you can let that end know that I will be closing by the end of December, and maybe we can close on the new property in the middle of January. So always be ready to have your dates kind of in order, just estimate it. And then your selling costs, of course, you need to know what the seller's list, and I can put that here for you. List of things that the sellers have to pay for, okay? You need to know that. And then a housing plan. What will you do if the house doesn't receive offers right away? Remember, there's a standoff right now, but people still want to negotiate. People still want to move. People still have dreams and plans that they're trying to move forward with. Maybe their kids are all grown and they're empty nesters and you want to downsize. So always be prepared to have a plan of what are you going to do next. Now, if you have any other questions, give me a call. My number's right here. I guess it's behind me, but it's here. And you'll see it 469-669-1139. I cover New York City, Manhattan, and the Bronx primarily, but I can do Westchester County and some of those areas for you. Okay? Have a phenomenal day. Again, always be ready to negotiate. Have your plan together. Make sure you do some cosmetics work. Don't have your family pictures on the mantle when the house is being sold. So they want to see their family pictures on the mantle. Okay? I will see you in the next video. Have a terrific day.